Morning. So that's us leaving Kettlewell camping. She's just over there over my shoulder. The sun is just about coming up over there. It's absolutely freezing. Yeah. So I can't wait for the sun to come up. So we're just entering Kettlewell. We'll go through the village and then I'm guessing make our way out the other side. Yeah. That was the view from the campsite over there. Nice site, really nice site, definitely recommend it. Really clean, showers were clean, toilets were clean, 12 quid a night. May have said that last night. But definitely bring some earplugs. Because the church bell doesn't strike every half hour. It strikes every 15 minutes. And there's plenty of farmers whizzing around on quad bikes till late on. So yeah, lovely campsite, but don't forget your earplugs. So before you know it, we've left Kettlewell. Everywhere's shut. It's only just gone 8 o'clock. Look at that for an old garage. So it looks like we've got a bit of road walking. Oh, sun. Oh, warmth. I'll probably be complaining in a bit that it's too hot, but right now, oh, yeah, it's a chilly morning. Nice and fresh though. Yeah. Right, let's get a few miles in. So we've just hit the 4 mile mark on day 2, following the Dales Valley. And what a stunning valley. Sun's behind me, nicely warmed up now. It's going to be another lovely day again. So today the original plan was to do 26 mile into Dent, but I might cut that short. I know there's a campsite, I think it's called Ewegales, I think that's how you pronounce it. There's a campsite there that you basically walk past, and that's at 20 mile. So I might stop there, see how I feel, and see how we are for time. The tent this morning was absolutely sodden, full of condensation, so I've dried it off as best I can. But at some point today, I'm gonna have to get it out and dry it out, because obviously it's a lot heavier with it being wet. So yeah, another nice morning on the Dales Way. So I've literally come up that valley there behind me. What a lovely walk. So we're not so far now from a place called Hubberholme, I think it's called. Sign back there said a mile, but that was about half a mile ago. Yeah. I think there's like an honesty sort of room or something where you can have a brew, and I'm sure that's at a place called Hubberholme. If it is, that's where we're stopping. Our lift's arrived. Oh! Where are they going? Why is he so low? Woohoo! You don't expect one of them to fly over your head at this time in the morning. Wow. Could hear it coming. Cool. So we've arrived in Hubberholme, and a few people have said you've got to go in the church and try and find the mice. So let's have a look. Wow. What an old church. I guess they're the mice. Cool. What a beautiful old church. Don't think the locals will be impressed if I yanked on them. Wow, what has this building seen over the years? Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous windows. I'm not religious or anything, I just love old churches. I think they're just amazing buildings. How they've stood the test of time. They build stuff today and it's falling down in 10 years. Cool. I do like the mice. Bet that's one of the locals that makes them. Right. Let's get going. But yeah, if you're in Hubberholme, I recommend calling in the church. Yeah, beautiful old building, old church. Cool. Right, let's crack on. So there was no honesty room in Hubberholme, or if there was, I walked past it and didn't see it, but I don't think I did, so I must have been mistaken. But at least I got to see the mices. So I'll carry on for probably another mile, get myself to about 6 mile, and then probably stop for a bit. What a beautiful spot to stop. Tent's drying out nicely. Just have something to eat and drink. There's a farmer gone up and down this field a couple of times on his quad bike. He's probably seen the tent and thinks I've been wild camping. He's gone now. I thought he was going to come over. Right, I'm going to have 5 more minutes here I think, and then we'll get packed up, get back on the trail. Right, we're off again. We just put some sun cream on as well before we set off, because it is starting to get warm now. And put a bit of Leuco tape on my right foot, just sort of on the edge of the foot. I could feel a little bit of a hot spot. Leuco tape, every hiker's best friend. Yeah, don't buy the cheap stuff. Buy the proper Leuco tape. You'll thank me later. So that bridge I've just gone over, don't go over it, you're going the wrong way. I realised when I got onto that road over there on the wrong side of the river. Came back over the bridge, and now back on the right path on the Dales Way. Yeah, this section's quite lovely. Small fells either side of me. Up there and up there. And we're just back following the river again. This is the right bridge you need to be going over, not that one back there. The Dales Way is definitely a mixed bag of paths, trail paths, fields, and bloody steep road sections like that I've just come up. Whew. Yeah, it's definitely a mixed bag. So I've just come across this little stream at the side of the road. I've just filled my water bottle up. And whilst I'm waiting for the high 5 capsule to dissolve, I noticed this sign on the gate. So it's the old schoolhouse. So if you come across it, there's an honesty box by the front door. But I'll just drink this for now because I didn't notice it. But it's really nice of people to do this, put honesty boxes out. I think these just need a bigger sign because I didn't see it. So right, I'm going to drink some of this, rucksack back on, and we'll get going. I was just thinking actually, I hope they weren't looking out the window and watching me filter water out their little spring. So if you're in Outershire, there's an honesty box at the old schoolhouse. Use that. Don't be a tight arse like me and use the spring next to it. So that honesty room I was on about, it wasn't Hubberholme, it was Nethergill farm. Got that wrong, didn't I? See ya. Cool. Yeah, Nethergill farm. And it's got a toilet. Let's check it out. Looks like a little shop. Weird things up there. How excellent. Oh, everyone's wrote on the board thanking them. Ooh, I can get a bit of charge in me camera. What's in here? Like a kitchen. Oh, amazing. So you make yourself a brew. Crisps. Flapjack. Oh, a couple of cans of pop. I think I'll be having one of them. Right. I think I'm going to stay here for a bit. Get things on charge. Yeah, stay here for 20 minutes I think. I'm going to have one of those cold cans because it is getting pretty hot. But yeah, what a great place. What a great place that is. Stopped for about 20 minutes. Got some charge in the camera, bit of charge in the watch, and we're off again. The owner actually turned up while I was there, restocking the fridge and stuff. And I said to her, you know, thanks very much for this. This is absolutely brilliant. It's got everything you need. So yeah, thank you very much, Nethergill farm. That is definitely a little oasis on the Dales Way. Thank you. So I'm just making my way through the open moorland bit. And it's boggy in places, but it's not too bad actually. I think with the hot weather we've had over the past few days, I think it's dried it out a little bit. But I can imagine this section in wet weather must be horrendous. Yeah, I think I really have got lucky with the weather on this one, definitely. Look at this cool thing. Parked up in a farm. Snow track. Cool. Suppose that's what you need for getting round here. Don't like it's been used in a long time though. But yeah, getting across all that, which is where I've just come from. That will give it a breeze. So here's me thinking, once we got to the farm we were out the bog. Now we're now going uphill in bog. Definitely a tough section this is on the Dales Way, and the heat isn't helping either. Finally out of the bog. I never thought I'd be pleased to be on a farm track. Yeah, that was tough going, and I imagine I've got off lightly, although in this heat it has been a bit exhausting. But in wet weather that must be in a horrendous section on the Dales Way. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, I'm glad that bit's over. So after being on that farm track for a very, very short time, I actually went too far to turn around and come back on myself. We're still going up, and it's still boggy. But look at the views. Wow. It makes it all worthwhile. So I can actually see where I've come from. You won't be able to pick it out on the camera, but yeah, I can actually see where I've been. Right, keep going. So we're back on a farm track again, and this is where the Pennine Way, the Pennine Bridle Way and the Dales Way meet. Which I presume is what this cairn's for. Oh, yeah, glad to be back on this farm track. Absolutely stunning views though, amazing. Whew. Hard work getting up here though. Right, I think I'll have a few minutes here, take in the views, and then we're going that way. So the three paths have just split. The Pennine Bridle Way and the Pennine Way have gone off to the left. So we're just on the Dales Way now. And the viaduct has just come into view, which I'm sure Harry Potter did some filming around here, and that's the one. Could be wrong. I'm sure it was that one. So you drop down off the farm track, straight over a busy main road, and straight up and over that fell, which was boggy as, and a little bit energy zapping. And then you drop down, you're back on the road again. Just talking to 4 Americans which are behind me. They left Kettlewell 2 days ago and they're staying in pubs. So love it when people come from abroad and you've got good weather in England. I wouldn't want to come all that way and it's raining. So yeah, at least we've got good weather for them. So it's currently 5:30 and it's saying I'll get to Dent at 8:30, which means it's going to be dark. So I'm going to go with plan B, which is Ewegales. It's either Ewegales or Ewedale. When I get there, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. But the campsite is right on the trail. You can't miss it. And I'm estimating I'm around about 3 miles away. That is one pretty impressive bridge. Looking at it. That is cool. I wonder how many bricks they used to put that up. That's pretty amazing. And apparently we have just arrived in Dentdale. I think those Americans said they were staying at Cowgill, the pub there. A bed, food, maybe even a bath. Oh, bliss. What have I got? A cup of soup in a tent. Yes. And it's Ewegales, not Ewedales. Well, this is definitely a no frills campsite. It literally is a field. There's a couple of DV kids over there on DV Gold just setting up. Apart from them, we're the only ones here. There's a house just further up, which is where you're meant to pay, but there's nobody here. £7 a night it is. And around the back of it there is a shower. 20p coins. It's not ideal, but it's a shower, so it'll do. Right, I'm gonna get the tents up and sorted out, and then go and get a very much needed shower, I think. I'll bring you back in a bit. So I've got all sorted out. I've been and had a shower. The showers take 20p pieces, so I put 5 in. It lasted 10 minutes. There's like a little timer on it. Quite a basic shower, but it served a purpose, and I managed to wash all the mud off me legs coming through the bog earlier. An enjoyable day today, but it was a tough day going through all the bog and in the peak heat as well, and going up to the highest point on the Dales Way. So yeah, it kind of made it quite tough. I think once I'd got to Nethergill farm, it was quite a nice enjoyable walk, and then after that, which is where the honesty sort of room was, once I'd got past that point, it was like, yeah, where the hard work started. But I think I said earlier on when I was going through it, if it was raining or it had been raining for a few days, that section must be horrendous. So although it was tough and it was muddy and it was hot, yeah, I think I got off lightly, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't like to go across that section in the pouring rain, because it was really slippy, really boggy, and yeah, it was just sapping my energy. And then once I got across it and got to that farmhouse with that track vehicle, you then start going up to gain more height, and it's still boggy. So yeah, a tough section, but I think it could have been a lot worse if the weather had if it had been raining, or if it had been raining for quite a few days. When But apart from that, yeah, it was quite an enjoyable day on the Dales Way. Stats wise, I've done 24.10 miles, which is strange because when I originally planned this, I originally intended to stay here where I am now, and from Kettlewell to Ewegales it was 19 miles, so I don't know how it's 24, but yeah, that's what my Garmin watch is saying. So it's another 5 mile into Dent, and it was saying that it was going to be 8:30 tonight when I got there, which it was just too late. So yeah, I've managed to have a bit of a sort out and go through what food I've got, so it's given me a bit more time really to get sorted. It just means that tomorrow it'll be another 5 mile on top of what I've got planned tomorrow, which was originally 15. So it's going to be like a 20 mile walk now into Grey Rig. So tomorrow we also bypass Sedbergh, but I might come off the trail and go into Sedbergh and pick up a few supplies and stuff. And we also tomorrow go over the M6 motorway into Cumbria, so that'll be a good milestone to get to. So I'm just going to make myself another brew. I think might have a brioche and a chocolate bar or something like that, and then I think I'm going to get my sleeping bag and get some shut-eye. So I shall see you all tomorrow for day 3 of the Dales Way.